like the last night's day before it gets really cold for like 3 days. I'm going to take the time to do oil change since I have everything to do it. I kind of feel like it hasn't been done since I've owned it, so it really kind of needs to be done. Especially if it gets cold enough, I have enough done, I can just take off. But I had a vacuum leak. I want to show you this vacuum leak. The air conditioner, whenever I first bought the ambulance, worked one night and then it didn't work the whole way back. And further research looking into it, I found that it has a vacuum actuated valve on it. Yeah, right. Anyhow, I may have to modify that again because I need to turn on to run the Wabasco heater, mainly the heat side, or at least to run it. So I don't know. We'll play with it, but it hasn't turned on since we had it, and I found the problem. This, if you look down there, that big old thing down there is the vacuum pump coming up to this huge line here. This huge line goes into this little three-way thing, and right here on the end is a hole that's sucking all the vacuum out and not allowing it to work. And you see that's blue, and you see this line, it's blue. It looks like it's designed to go right there, and it broke off at some time. And maybe the air conditioner never did work, or the heater never did work. I don't know. It seemed like it worked. It looks like it broke off right there, and all we need to do is fix that line and we can have our heater working again. This is a 1999 E450 ambulance vans and a 7.3 power stroke. Just so you guys, everyone needs to know, that's what it is. Anyhow, check the air cleaner. You have these snaps, you pull them off, this lifts up, and your air cleaner is right there. Not sure how far I want to go with this because the fuel filter housing is right underneath this. Actually, let's see how these look. Last time I seen them, it's pretty dirty. They look clean, but they're really dirty. I need to get me a new set of these. Alright. We may wait on the fuel filter and just get the oil filter done. Because the fuel filter is down on top of the engine down there. So my understanding, oh, I see it. I kind of see it way down in there, back underneath everything. Also would like to check that one PCB valve that can cause starting issues, or the one that goes bad back under there. Oh, what all would I have to take off? So I have to take this one off, plus that back boot just to access it. Not really sure when the last time the fuel filter was replaced. Should be done though. I have a fuel filter delete for these. They get a lot of community support for these, which make it really nice. I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver. I have maybe an hour's worth of light left, maybe 2 hours. The light, I should be doing electrical, but for some reason I just want to get this done. This and the antenna done, and then we can do the back door. I also got to weld up the back door, but insulated would be awesome. Toilet would be awesome. Kitchen would be awesome. But I'm kind of tired of working inside right now. And it makes me feel better knowing that the mechanic work is done. Probably not going to work. I love to organize my tools better. My screwdrivers have got missing again. Oh, right there. Actually, say that's what we need. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. That came off easy. It's concerning. There's a little dirt up in there. This is supposed to be the clean side too. How's this side look? How does this come off? Oh, okay. looking at, looks like it's just these two and this one here. Anything else beyond that? Yeah, but that's all it needs. You can pull this whole hair housing out. Oh, that's weird. Wonder why that's all lifted up there. This side's definitely dirty. Air temperature sensor, maybe? Oh, I'm gonna get some tools, do that, pull that off, go from there. Might be able to do with the drill. You can see it back in here. That's it right in there. That's the thing. I got it all off. That 4 bolts did it. However, I'm kind of concerned I'm going to run out of time tonight to do it, and I'll be stuck out here with it apart and a cold front coming through, which will not be fun. So I'm going to try a little bit more to get it off. If I can't get it off and get it out of there, I'm just going to call it. We'll do it another time. Alright, we got that all put back together. I need to fix my hair. I'm just going to mess with it later when I have more days to mess with it. And I need to go look in the book. I was just thinking that would be nice to get done, but we'll wait. Maybe I'll pay someone to do it because the van and vans are a little bit harder to work on. Or pay someone to watch. I don't know, I'm sure someone's out there that's done it before, knows how easy it is, and it probably should be easy. Or knows how much of a pain it can be, so we'll revisit when it's weather's nicer. We're not pressed for time, but we're going to do the oil now. Got my oil filter right here. Got the filter there. Got my oil. This should be really quick and easy. Oh man. Yeah. That'll be adjusted right. Well, we might get luck out on this one. Be just right. Anyhow. There's arguing fast that you should use an actual oil thing or the proper size wrench. You can. Just don't want to go chase it down right now. I should have cleaned this off before I crawled underneath here. Or I crawled on the other side too. A little harder to deal with oil. Let's see. Let's try not to get this one all nasty. It's tight. Oh, that's loosening. It's all nice and warm. I had it running earlier. Replace the light over there on the lot side. Let's see. God, this thing is disgusting right now. No, you don't have to clean it off like this. No, I'm probably gonna get my hand coated in oil, so. It's warm oil because I ran it just a second ago. I'm getting prepared to pull my arm back as soon as I get it loose. Oh, there we go. And in we're going. Hey, it's not so bad. Let's see. Is there anything on the end? A lot of times they'll put magnets on the end of the oils, plugs. Okay, well. That needs to be unplugged so it flows in there. Oh god, we almost had it overflow. Now we're getting caught up. 16 quarts in this one. Now it's getting heavy. I built this concrete thing here originally for the bus because I was going to do a transmission on it, and then I found out it's just out of adjustment. And all it really needs was a adjustment on it. But I've used it several times for doing too high or too low oil changes. I use it to do the brakes on this too. About time. I need to hit all the grease zerks too on this before I take off on it. That crackling leaves, there's not anything going on, it's just it's adding weight for the oil thing. Let me see it going in there. It's just, I'm at an angle right now. Actually, let's see, I can clean my hands off. Oh gosh. I just slowed down. Oof, man, that's heavy. Oof. Next one's that one. Nice thing, it has a little socket on it, so it'll be easier to pull off. Ooh, look at that. We're dripping. Gonna let it drip for a while. Actually, the oil doesn't look that bad. See that? It's black. But not any grit to it. It's nice and smooth. It's been filtered well. It's not really extremely bad colors. I mean, it's dark, but it's not like gritty or really nasty. That's a good sign. I should have done this before I put all the money in it, but I looked at it and I had a friend that kind of knows what to look for. We have no blow by, we have none of that. The oil feels good. It had low miles. It only has 100,000, actually less than 100,000 miles on it. And all the problems I'm finding is just dry rot from it sitting too long. So I think I got a good deal with a good engine. I'm pretty good about spotting those things. Alright, I'm going to shove this one back in it. We're going to pull the oil filter off next. God, it's dusty under here. It's going to do 16 quarts. 16 quarts it uses. I love you. I'd give you a hug, but I'm covered in oil. Alright, later. I will whenever it gets cold out again. Oh, God. Over there? Huh? Over there? Okay. I love you too. I have no idea if you all can see that or not. Awkward angles underneath everything. Trying to get a hold of this thing is another story. I think that thing is just a joke. Oh, we're turning. Oh, no, we're not. We're just twisting off the bottom of it. Well, I might have to go find my oil wrench. I have no idea where it is. I have one. I just don't really know where it is. Oh, we moved it. We moved it. Hard angles. Extreme angles. Oh, your head angles. Alright, I'm gonna go find an oil wrench. Don't have to worry about damaging y'all. You all either. This doesn't work. Oh, God. Oh no. Oh man, it's out of my reach. I should check this thing up. This is still a standard size van underneath. see, it's twisting. Now there's another solution, a way to do this. I don't want to do it because it's very destructive. I get it off, and I'm getting it to turn. Oh, thank God. For one, I don't have a wrench that fits this. I just found out my wrenches are too small. All of them, all 2 or 3 of them are too small. Oh God. Try not to make a mess. Nope, we're making a mess. There we go. Oh man, we made a mess. Okay, well, good thing it's lined, right? This is also why I don't want to really do it out there. That's good to do here because you can kind of get an idea for your capacity. And nothing's ever going to grow there. Alright. I lifted this up here because even though you drain it all, there's always a little bit of oil in your oil filter. Fun part starts after this. Because I need to pre-fill my filters. Well, you don't have to. I like to because it doesn't run dry for very long. And I'm pretty sure there's lots of fuel up in the oil rail too. Here we go. What's coming? Next time I do this, I'll set this a little bit farther back on here. I think it said every 6 to 15,000 miles oil needs to be done. And the nice thing is they say it won't run if something happens to the oil. And they'll shut down on you and you can't damage the engine. I don't know how true that is. Drip, baby, drip. I should have gloves on, really. I don't have any gloves for this, though. Oh God, it's all oily. It's supposed to be all oily. It's hard to grip, though. Oh God. Twist, baby, twist. And shout. How's that song go? Twist and shout. God, the rust fell off on it. K-N-N. No! Oh, man. Great. Ooh, that's heavy. Anyhow, it doesn't hurt to take a dip of oil and wet down the O-ring around it. It just gives it a little bit easier of a seal. Oh man, I've had a thought. It's like, God, I hope this is the right filter. I mean, I checked it twice, 3 times actually. Manufacturer and here. Just tighten it up by hand. You don't want to go any tighter than hand tight because it will tighten up on its own. Oh man, I gotta get that other filter. Can I mark on it when I installed it? Because that would be awesome and convenient. Very convenient to do that. Oil over my hands, it's hard to get a hold of it. Oh God, my arm's cramping. No, arm's cramping. This is today, January the 18th, 22. Let's put the month in the year. 01/22. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. That way I know when I was last installed, I can look in here and say, hey, it is installed. And I gotta write down the mileage too. I need to get a little fuel log book where I keep track of all the maintenance log. But both. Alright, I gotta go grab my mess. Oh, God, that's such a mess. Says it requires 16 quarts. I'm gonna pull this out because I'm gonna have to access this anyhow. Alright. I have 5 gallons, that's 20 quarts, so it's gonna take every bit of all this. Don't overfill it. Oh God, I need that thing. It's going to be time consuming. Well, anyhow, other than filling that up and checking, you'll check your dipstick one more time. Once you get it filled up, run it, check your dipsticks again, and that will be oil change. Bring you guys back in a bit. Alright, so we got it in, and we are going to check the oil. I'll show you this. See how it says. Comes out really good. So you can see it. It's hard to see on the camera. It'll have a little, it has the add mark up to here, and it has stitched lines. This says its normal operating range from this top of the line down to here. And if you go down here, it says add mark denotes as 2 quarts low. So when it's down to the add mark, it's 2 quarts low. So this whole little area here is 2 quarts. Let's see, I can get it right there. Anyhow, I'm going to check it again. I've been checking it as I've been getting closer. Make sure I'm at the right level. This is a wrong one, by the way. All the way down. Make sure the seats lift back up. Try not to touch nothing like I did. And you can see that little bit of color there. There's going to be some leftover because it's a diesel and it's just going to be there, but that's right at the top of normal operating temperature and the add. You can almost see it. If you can't see it, tip it on its side. And you can kind of see a little raised section where it looks shiny. That's what you're looking for. And then it says we're okay. We're going to clean it off with a rag. I'd like to have a cleaner rag than this. I don't have one. And we're going to stick it back in the hole. We do the ATF wood too. We're going to pull this thing out and set it aside for right now. The container will help keep it up. We're going to throw this thing in there. We're going to go run it. Then we'll come back and check the oil one last time, make sure everything looks right, make sure everything runs right. Then there'll be an oil change before it got too cold or late. I gotta empty that and clean that up. That's a mess. Overflowed on everything. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of like having a shelf right behind your head. And diesels, they always have the wait to start button. It's already warmed up. There we go. Started up fast. Oil light's on because we just changed it. We'll give it a second, it'll go off. Yeah, there it goes. Let it run for a little while. My voltage is a little high right now because it's almost dead. I actually am going to work on the inverter tonight and getting that all tied in, but it's like, well, it's a nice enough day, I might as well get one project off my list done. And next will be the tires, the brakes all the way around. Probably do the front tires the next nice day, the back tires the day after that, and then fixing that vacuum leak and getting it where I can pull the heat out of that back thing to get this all pre-warmed whenever I'm ready. Plus I need to go across the windshield and scrape all the old paint off, clean that up real good. I'd like a backup camera. I'm still waiting on one of those. I'll wait to buy one of those. I need to get the crap out of you. That's better. See better. Like my red lights, they work really great at night. They come on when the door's open, and they go off when the door's open, and then when I need really light, I have a regular light up here. Works great, and it's adjustable. And I can turn those off if I want, but I like those. They work very good for whenever you want really darkness. I got the glue to finish this up, so I can glue this up. I'm gonna put a thicker door here to give it more strength for cross through and a better seal. We'll get that in there. Yeah, it's starting to come together finally. It's amazing how quiet that thing's running. Oh, I want to see. Do something stupid, stick my hand over the vacuum line. Oh yeah, it's sucking. Oh, a pretty good vacuum there. I had another vacuum leak somewhere, and that's why I'm having some issues with it. Hear it? I need to find some new rubber for these lights because this one's not locking in very well. There we go. I got it. That's too easy. Alright, we should go check that mess. Such a messy mess underneath there. I forgot my rag. I feel like the right rag. Can I grab a different rag? It feels a lot stiffer than what I had. The light's not coming on yet. Really, you should give it a little while to settle. That's what it tastes like. It feels like it had something on it. Don't be surprised if you had to put some more in it. We're about a quart low. I'll throw a little more in there. I mean, we're in the safe area. So I'll leave it for later. Because once it warms up, I'll raise a little bit on the oil dipstick. Needless to say that the vacuum thing is definitely leaking from there. I'm wondering if that's the only one, if there's another one. I'll buy some more vacuum line and we'll fix it next time. Alright, well, oil change is done. I need to write down the mileage and write it down in a logbook, and we can know we have oil change. And I had to clean up this mess. so messy. I'm so disgusted with myself for making such a big mess. I really wish I had a place for a logbook in here I could do. I guess I could put it in the pocket doors. They've never been used. But yeah, oil change done. One more thing closer, ready to go. I'll be glad when I start editing these videos again. I would like to get that crack over there fixed, but it's nowhere important. I'm sure there's a couple of nicks on it. Oh well, we'll do that when we have to. Someone's cooking some good smelling food.